Set. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Set.
Running behind center with Wright. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Set. 380.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. Go.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That's caught by Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So well there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on 2nd and short. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
I'll throw it. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Right again. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He completes it in traffic. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it's 3rd down.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
7 cap, check. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Ready.
So first down from the 41.
65 cat, 65 cat. Get it. Go.
Throwing it again here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's right. Continuing to move past the 45. And he takes it down to the 33. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now a run with Wright. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set. 180.
Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Set.
Herbert now to throw on third. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Looking now from the gun. Headed out right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Throwing on first is Herbert. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
19 tight. 19 down.
He'll throw it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for Eagles.
Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off Trey Amos. Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Right. Punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Daniel Carlson set to
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 8.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
At the 29-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. Well, depending on which side of the ball looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Set. Renate it. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Set. Lion, lion, lion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Good strike downfield to Lane. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards.
That's good.
And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
That one intended for Jalen Lane. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the backup, first throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great, set.
He's got Smith again. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts yet again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
At their own 14-yard line.
380.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
380. Good out. 380. What is it?
Now right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 5-9. Kappa. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded just beyond his 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
No touch.
Back to work they go after the interception. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Complete to
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Great.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Hurts now from the gun. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. And again, here's Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. It's Hurts once again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th and forever coming up.
Great.
Desperation time here. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Looking slant route complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Herbert back to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
On 3rd down, Herbert hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Lion.
Hand off, running left, right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
380.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Black it. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find the completion.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No touch. Set. Anyone? Hey, Silver. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Hurts. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 40.
Hurts throwing again. Finds Barkley underneath. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Great. Set. No touch.
Sticking to the air here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Great. Set. Anyone?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Goes to the hurry up here. Hurts on first down. Warren's got it. Complete. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts yet again. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
Great.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone down at the 1. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The give to right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Hurts now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
180.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. That one nabbed by Warren. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot.